Hello and welcome to Magic and Mystic, where we talk about anything that's magic, spooky, and of course, mystical. We are your hosts, Alana.
And Agata.
And today I will take you on a tangled journey about the Lady of the Fountain, a magical tale about loyalty, betrayal, and redemption.
And I'll tell you what crystals go with today's theme, and also tell you a spooky story that aligns well with today's topic and what the tarot cards are trying to tell us.
Okay, so before we get into it, how was your week?
It's not been too bad. I did learn a fun fact that I want to tell you about.
Okay.
So the last few days or weeks even, birds have been following me in Callum. So I looked into why. Spiritually, it means that we need to go back into the nature, basically interact with nature a bit more. But also, while I was looking into it, I learned that late spring, which is now, has a lot of baby birds coming out of the nest, and they've not yet learned what danger is with humans. So this morning we had the bird staring at us, like on the fence.
Well, you always have a robin
We
that
do have
stares
a
at you
robin,
as
yeah.
well.
But yeah, basically we learned that bird that was staring at us was a new adult bird that didn't learn what danger was yet, and he was just curious about us.
So does that mean you have to be more careful?
Yeah, basically, yeah. But because I was reading it, and I'm like, I don't know if it's a new bird. He looked pretty like big for a baby, and then they said that he was clumsy, and I'm like, oh yeah, he did fly into the window, so it makes sense. He's trying to fly away and just bang into my neighbor's window, and I was like, ah, it was okay.
It was fine, honestly. We didn't cook him.
How's your week?
It's fine. It's fine. Nothing really has happened. I don't know. Do you know when you just feel like you're getting in a bit of a rut?
Yeah.
That's kind of just what it feels like at the minute. But I am obsessed with terrariums, so
Might need to make one.
do you know what? I really want to make one, and I've been obsessed with poison dart frogs as well at the minute.
Don't get them. Knowing you.
Well, did you know that poison dart frogs aren't actually poisonous? I mean, they are poisonous, don't get me wrong, but the poison comes from the food they eat. Obviously, because their skin gets poisonous, so obviously they excrete it. But if they're just on fruit flies and stuff like that, like what you would give them in captivity,
yeah,
they're not actually poisonous. I wouldn't say go lick one or anything.
Gen Zs, if you're listening, don't lick frogs. Oh, got cancelled before we even started.
Oh no.
What?
What was that?
I have no idea.
Spooky.
Shall we get into it?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so The Lady of the Fountain is one of the oldest tales of Welsh mythology. Of course, it's about a lady of the fountain. She's a powerful ruler, bonded by magic and spring that's hidden within the enchanted forest.
Alright, okay.
Okay. It's known through different ones, but we're going to stick with the Welsh one because it's been retold in French and Rome and everything like that. So one of the nights in there is called the Night of the Lions.
Oh,
but we're going to go with the Welsh one.
Uh-huh.
And it's in this one, he's the Black Knight.
Okay.
Okay, so the lady herself is known by different names depending on the version of the story. In the Welsh tale, she is simply called the Countess or the Lady of the Fountain. At the heart of the legend stands a magical fountain hidden within the wild forest. Beside it rests a silver bowl and a marble slab. To pour water from the bowl onto the stone is to unleash a terrifying supernatural storm.
Okay.
Okay, so thunder roars through the sky, trees bend violently in the wind, and birds fall dead from the heavens. The storm is not random, it's magic. And basically, if you're going to pour water from the silver bowl onto that, you're basically declaring war.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, so our tale, now you know that little bit, our tale starts at the court of King Arthur.
Well, if you haven't seen that, you should.
Yeah, so if you haven't heard about our episode about King Arthur and Camelot, go give it a listen.
Yeah, I think that was our last episode, if I'm not wrong. One of my favorites, to be honest.
To be fair, I love when I was researching this how much it actually tied in with King Arthur.
Kind of surprises me. I wouldn't expect that, to be honest.
King Arthur's court, where King Arthur's knights gathered together and they were sharing stories of battles and adventure. Okay, one of the knights, Crodon, tells his companions about his humiliation after travelling to the mysterious forest and encountering the Black Knight of the Fountain. Crinton had triggered a magical storm but was utterly defeated in combat, right? So for a knight back in this day, especially of King Arthur's court, honour meant like absolutely everything. So him being defeated wasn't just a stain on his reputation, but it was also a stain on his family and his companions that he was travelling with.
Right.
Okay. So listening to this was Owain, one of Arthur's greatest knights and Credon's kingsmen. So one of his fighting buddies.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir Kay mocked Credon openly about his defeat. And to be fair, it kind of makes sense from the last one we did.
Yeah.
Kay was very outspoken and didn't hold anything back. So basically, Kay called him weak, cowardly. Owain, furious and outraged by this, that his family was now dishonoured.
Yeah.
Like, his brother had been beaten. This could not stand. So, what happens is he decides he's going to travel to the fountain himself.
Right.
Arthur did plan a journey to the fountain with his entire squad of knights, and they was going to go in a few days.
It worked out well for him then.
So they were just going to go and they was going to restore his honour. But Owain obviously didn't want to wait. He was scared that another knight would go and claim victory first. So he secretly rode off, determined to challenge the Guardian for himself and prove his worth before the rest could arrive. Which I kind of get. It's like, if you and a load of other people do it, it doesn't always feel like you've accomplished it.
Yeah, like he wants it to be on him rather than, oh, I had friends help me, basically.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to prove that he was the best.
Yeah.
So Owain, eventually reached the hidden fountain deep in the forest, obviously following the instructions that Crayons gave to him.
Yeah.
He lifted the silver bowl and poured it over the marble slab. At once, the world erupted into chaos. So the sky darkened, thunder shattered the silence of the woods.
Oof.
Rain lashed down, trees shook violently, and birds dropped lifelessly from the sky. And then, hooves. The sound of hooves hitting the dirt. The Black Knight rode from the storm like a spirit.
Do you know what kind of reminds me of?
What?
Robin Hood.
Yeah. So he rode out, mounted on his horse, and the armed warrior raised his sword and they started to fight. The Black Knight's duty was to protect the fountain and anyone that threatened to disturb the balance.
Yeah.
So basically, if he disturbed the balance and threatened his lady's land. I may want to add in this that I don't think I actually mentioned, the Black Knight who defends the lady They
Yeah.
are married.
Aww.
I think I completely missed that bit out.
Yeah, you did.
So, yes, they are married.
That's cute.
Okay, so obviously he couldn't ignore the challenge.
Yeah.
He basically threatened his wife's land. No.
Yeah.
But neither knight would surrender.
Yeah.
Okay, so eventually Owain struck a mortal blow and wounded the Guardian. The Guardian flew to the castle and Owain pursued him, chasing him through the gates just as they shut. The Black Knight died in his wife's arms. Yeah, so that was really sad.
Oh, no, that's really sad.
So I'm going to tell you a bit more about her because I've not really mentioned much about her.
No, yeah.
Didn't be so sad.
That was sad.
Okay, so she's one of the most fantasized women in this legend. So unlike most medieval female characters, she's not helpless and she's not passive. She rules her kingdom and her lands, and she's understood as being dangerous.
Ooh.
And obviously, she does protect her kingdom. In the original medieval version, her power is tied directly to the magical fountain and scarce land surrounding it. Yet in later folklore retellings, another layer of mythology emerges around it and her hair.
Ooh.
Okay. And these legends describe her hair as long, silver, and glowing like moonlight upon water, which I think sounds so pretty. Her hair simply isn't just beautiful. No. It's also alive with magic, and it's kind of a reflection of the forest. When she's calm, the forest is calm. It's flourishing, it's beautiful. But when she's feeling threatened or betrayed, or even angered, her hair transforms. Her soft silver strands thicken into thorn-covered vines that that lash through the air like living whips. These thorns are capable of trapping intruders, forming cages, and because they're tangled with magic, they can cause some serious harm.
That's pretty cool.
And the vines that she has, they're usually considered to look a little bit like thorn bushes, like blackthorn, for instance. These are believed to mark boundaries between the human and the other world, the realm of the spirits and fairies. And by turning into these thorns, she is basically putting up a barrier.
Yeah.
To protect her realm against the humans' greed and violence.
Yeah.
But I will state one thing, because when I was reading it, I was thinking, well, why does she need a knight if she's this powerful?
That's true. Yeah, that's a valid question.
And from what I got from it is when she's like this, the forest kind of suffers for it.
Yeah.
So when she's angry and always on edge, the forest, her kingdom, can't flourish.
Right.
And I suppose it's like other rulers, like kings and other kings. Like they always have a knight to defend them.
Yeah.
They always have soldiers to look after them. So with her land, she's obviously ruling it, doing everything a ruler does, like politics and protecting her people through not starving, like just doing all that. So I suppose she can't fight every battle as well. So she does need a sword.
It's just an aid so that she can focus on some other important things.
Yeah.
Basically.
So there is another character that we get to add into this story as well.
Okay.
So, and her name is Lunette.
Ah, I like that name.
And I kind of like to think of her as like a hidden heroine.
Okay.
So, back to the where we was.
Mm-hmm.
After Owain kills the Black Knight, he is then trapped in the castle because the castle gates shut behind him before he could get out.
Yeah.
And the guards are obviously searching everywhere for him. They want revenge. They basically want to kill him. But Lunette is the one that discovers him first.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and the story goes she secretly gives him a magical ring. As long as he's wearing the ring, he's concealed because it has a magic crystal inside.
Okay.
So he's hidden from the guards and he's able to walk safely around the castle. And while he was walking around the castle, that was the first time that he saw the grieving lady and he fell deeply in love with her.
Okay, this is not going where I thought it was gonna go.
No?
No. What?
So when I sent Igata this, I said, I want to do this story. I'm not telling you anything about it though.
Basically, keyword was magic hair. I was like, okay, yeah. You know, the last few episodes, I'm really learning a lot.
So that's when he sees her. Lunette soon realizes that the kingdom, without a guardian to defend the fountain, will perish, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's unprotected. Despite the outrage it caused, Lunette convinced the lady that the knight was the only one strong enough to defend the lands, the fountain, everything. And without a guardian, things would be ruined.
Right.
The idea horrified the lady at first.
Yeah, rightly so.
Exactly. Marrying the man that killed her husband seemed unthinkable. Yet practicality overcame grief. Because it was true, she did need somebody. If she was constantly on edge and her hair was constantly thorny, the land, all the people would starve.
Yeah.
The land wouldn't be like prosperous.
Find another man. Oh, go back to
She's found another man.
No, wait. What's his name? Lancelot?
She doesn't know Lancelot.
Yeah, I know, but like he's grieving. Like
they don't know each other.
I'm guessing this was before Lancelot went a bit.
Yes. She only knows Dwayne. That's it. Or
there are other men out there.
So she marries him, and Owain becomes the new Knight of the Fountain. And once they were married, peace did return. Owain and the lady did actually fall in love.
Okay.
And he defended the fountain faithfully. Yet 2 magical rings would eventually define the rise and fall of their relationship.
My precious.
The first ring belonged to Lunette. Of course, the ring was of invisibility, which protected Owain through that protected him. And the second ring came from the lady herself. Of course, they was married. When Owain later wished to leave for a year of adventures with King Arthur.
Right.
Obviously, that's where he's come from. He kind of wants to go back to that. The lady reluctantly allows him to go.
Okay.
But just for 1 year. Before he left, she gave him a ring. The ring protected him as it had a magic stone in it.
Yeah.
So as long as he remained loyal to her and true to his promise, he would not be wounded in battle, he could not be captured, and he would never lose a drop of blood on the battlefield.
Oh, wow.
The ring depended heavily upon the truth, devotion, and integrity.
Yeah.
So it kind of reminds me of a wedding ring a little bit.
Yeah, basically, that's your vows, ain't it?
Yeah, you're always going to protect, stay loyal.
Yeah.
And that was hers to him, I suppose. So as long as he's wearing it, he's unstoppable.
Yeah, I just thought instantly, I feel like I'd be evil. Like, not a drop. of blood in a battlefield.
So, yeah, as you can tell, as long as he stuck to everything, as she said, he'd be fine because the ring did not protect dishonest people.
Yeah, good.
But, as you can well guess, the promise was broken. So,
Shock.
Owain promised to return within a year. But once he returned to Arthur's court, he became consumed by prizes and battles and fame because obviously he was one of the best knights. He couldn't die. He had
Yeah.
no fear. So because he was being surrounded by all this fame and praise, he forgot. He forgot to return to his wife.
Yeah, the one he truly loved.
So while he was chasing glory, the lady's kingdom was suffering. Without a guardian present, rival knights would come and challenge the fountain. Storms would go throughout her lands, and enemies would continuously come to try and fight her and claim her lands.
Yeah.
Her once beautiful silver hair was now twisted into magical thorns that reflected her broken heart and isolation.
Aww.
Yeah, I know, which is really, she's really sad.
Yes.
But being the queen that she was,
Yeah.
the countess, she'd had enough. She was like, no, I don't like this anymore. So she sent a messenger directly to King Arthur's court. Before every night, the messenger would call out to Owain and call him a traitor and a deceiver. Then she removed the magical ring from his hand, stripping away all the protection that the lady had trusted to give him.
Good.
And without the ring, Owain was no longer invincible. He was basically mortal again.
Yep.
And he was forced to face the truth of what he had become. Like, he was lost and shattered. And apparently, after this happened, Owain fled to the wilderness into the forest and became consumed with madness.
It's like someone gave him a mirror and basically when this is what you became.
Basically. So he went to the forest, became mad. He basically became a wild man.
Yeah.
Because he had no identity anymore. Like, and I kind of get it. It's like once you've had so much power and everything, and then you realize that you're not actually that person.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he kind of lost everything basically. I know that I just said that like 5 times, but he actually did become reborn again. So a noble woman eventually healed him, and Owain slowly began to rebuild himself.
Right.
Not through fame, but through service acts, like acts of service. Don't grin.
I think you know where my brain went.
Being nice to people.
Yeah.
So he defended the helpless.
Mm-hmm.
And he would slay dragons and serpents just to help people. So he'd be putting his life on the line.
Yeah.
And do you know when he broke his vow?
Yeah.
He wasn't the only one that was in trouble for that.
Ooh.
So you know Lunette?
Yeah.
She actually got trialed. So this is how he kind of comes back to court. Well, to the ladies' court.
Yeah.
So because Lunette was the one that said you should marry him, he will protect the forest and everything like that, she got accused of being a traitor.
I kind of get that, to be honest.
Really? She didn't know it was going to happen. It was probably the best decision at the time. But because of this, she was labelled a traitor and she was going to get executed.
Okay, execution is a bit much, but she didn't have to marry him. She could have been like, do you want to help me look after my kingdom and stuff?
No, but Lunette was the one that kind of told the queen to...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the queen didn't have to marry him. And
I know, but if your advisor's telling you something...
That's what I mean, yeah, so she kind of deserved it. But maybe no execution, not death, though. Back in the day, apparently they were very extreme with their punishments.
So Owain did actually find out about this, and he actually did come, and basically there was a duel done. So the people that accused Lunette, they had a duel with Owain, and Owain won.
Oh wow, okay.
Because despite him not having the supernatural powers anymore, he was still a good knight. He was still very good at what he did, which was murder, apparently.
Murder.
So he defends her, and then what happens after that is the queen kind of forgives him, but she doesn't. It takes a while for him to get back into her good graces.
Makes sense.
So he has to prove himself over and over again by doing different acts. Not seeking glory, but going out, helping more people. And after everything, he then returns to the fountain, not merely as a warrior, but as a worthy guardian for it.
Okay, yeah.
So I kind of like it because it's one of them where he starts out seeking revenge, ends up falling in love, then does protect the place, does protect her and her kingdom faithfully, but then he wants more. He goes out, gets more, breaks a promise, and then grows as a person to become better than what he was.
Yeah, that's true. So basically, by breaking a promise, he grew to deserve the role that he got rather than getting it by murdering someone.
By sheer brute force, I suppose.
Yeah.
No, I really like that. You said that way better than I could.
You're welcome. So, with my stories, they're just mostly about hair, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't actually expect that story, like your story, to have so much to it.
I hope I don't disappoint.
No, I really like that story. I never heard of the Lady of the Fountain.
To be fair, neither had I. And I just really liked that it tied in so much with King Arthur.
Yeah.
Because I do really like King Arthur.
So, I think this one will tie in a bit more to the story and the key word for me, which was magic hair. And it's just what witches and what hair means.
Sorry, I dropped my mic.
Mic drop. What hair means in folklore, witchcraft, and all that sort of thing. So I'm just gonna read this a little bit, and I'll put it in. Try to remember to put it in the description so you guys can have a read at the whole page because it goes into depth about it. But I think this section sums it up pretty well. So, key takeaways: hair can serve various purposes in witchcraft, often as a personal and powerful magical tool. It is used in love spells to establish connections, in binding spells for restraint, as a protective talisman in witch bottles, for divination, and sometimes for malo malevolent
Malevolent.
That's the one. Malevolent purposes like curses, though less common among ethical practitioners.
Okay.
Unethical uses of hair in witchcraft depends on practitioner's intent and respect for personal boundaries, as obtaining hair without consent is considered invasive.
What she doesn't know is that when I stopped at her house for a week, I have a lot of her hair.
Not easy. I mean, not difficult. My hair is everywhere in this house, so even if you sit on the sofa for 5 seconds, it will be on you.
She sheds like a husky.
I do. My boyfriend could be lodging for a week and he still finds hair in his beard. I don't know if that says something about me or him.
I love that you said boyfriend.
Yeah, fiance. So obviously I'm gonna be jumping from stories to stories because I've got quite a lot on magical hair, to be honest. But when you told me magical hair, the first person that popped into my head which I feel like a lot of people will agree with me, is the one, the only Rapunzel.
Honestly, I love Rapunzel. It's one of my favorites. That and
Same.
Mulan.
She's my top three. My Yeah, I have a hard time deciding, but I think she's like my top two actually.
Which one?
So Rapunzel is probably number two. Number one would be I kind of like Belle, just for the pure fact of she wasn't like other girls.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that they made her intelligent, because in a lot of Disney things they can make them a bit dumb.
Dippy.
Yeah, I can't think of, my brain's gone a bit blank, but there is another princess that I really like, and I can't remember. Anyway, so it's basically just a question.
Mm.
Since I'm just gonna read it out, and then yeah, it comes from r/tangled, and it's by a user called Zooey784_YT, and it just says, so me and my friends are having a discussion. We have a theory, a film theory, if you will. It's Is all her hair magic? Is her armpit hair magic? Is her leg hair magic? Is it not magic because she shaves? And since her tears are magic, are all of her body fluids magic? Or is it magic because it touches her lashes and her lashes are hair?
Okay. No. Right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you're on about Rapunzel, aren't you?
Yeah. It could really go with the lady as well.
I feel like with Rapunzel, all of her, well, depends if you go through obviously the one with like Finn Rider, the one that Disney, the newest
The
one that got
Disney one,
released,
basically, yeah.
all of her will be magic.
I think so too.
Just because her mum drinks the flower when before she's born while she's pregnant with her. So surely that should mean it's in her blood. It's just all of her.
Yeah. But then when she sings, only her head hair lights up. But then again, I'm sure she cried in the movie before, and her tears didn't like her tears look normal when she cries. So maybe it's just her head hair that lights up, but because the rest is like in her body, it doesn't. I don't know.
Well, she has to sing that song to make it work.
Yeah, but when she cried, she didn't sing. Oh wait, she did. Yeah.
So I think it's like as soon as she sings, it's a trigger. So she's got to sing
Yeah.
first.
Okay, I just saw enough of it. So, on the topic of Rapunzel, I do also have a story I used to read. It's not really a story, but more of like an explanation of what it means, I guess, in Rapunzel's story.
Oh, her magic hair.
Her magic hair, yeah. So, it's just titled Golden Strands of Fate, Rapunzel's Tower, and Sif's Harvest. Golden hair is a recurring motif in folklore, often symbolizing purity, divinity, royalty, and immense value. Two prominent figures who embody this are Rapunzel from German folklore and Sif from Norse mythology. Rapunzel, locked away in a tower, possesses impossibly long, strong golden hair that serves as a ladder for her captor and later her princely rescuer. Her hair is both her prison and her key to freedom. It represents her trapped potential and the extraordinary means by which she connects to the outside world. The strength of her hair is literal, capable of bearing a man's weight, tying her story directly to the physical capabilities of her locks. In Norse mythology, the goddess Sif, wife of Thor, was famous for her magnificent golden hair, which was said to be like a field of ripe wheat. Her hair was a powerful symbol of agriculture, English, fertility, and the harvest. The trickster god Loki, in an act of pure malice, sheared off Sif's hair, an act that threatened the prosperity of the gods and the earth. The theft of her hair was a grave offense, symbolizing the potential for famine and barrenness. To the right his to right his wrong, Loki was forced to have dwarfs forge new hair for Sif from pure gold, which would grow just like real hair. The myth powerfully illustrates hair as symbol of life, natural cycles, and divine feminine energy.
Okay. I like that you got some Greek mythology in there.
Yeah, I didn't expect that actually. I didn't read the whole thing before I read this.
She came prepared today.
Oh yeah, I've got so many things to read, but I think I'll just say just one more, and it will tie into the crystals for this. I think pretty
Okay.
well. So this is just on how you can use crystals to help your hair grow, basically.
I didn't know that there was crystals to help your hair grow.
Yeah, I feel like with crystals or witchcraft in general, if you just intend for it to help you with something, like something particular, they they will help you. They're just there to give you the resources, I guess, what you need. No, they'll give you help. Basically, that's it.
The clarity.
Yeah. So I think the one that I would go for is Mookite Jasper. Um, a balancing gemstone that protects your hair. Mookai Jasper gives stamina and strength to your hair. It helps to stimulate new hair too. So, how to use it? Take your Moonkite Jasper in hand, cleanse it, and you can do that uh, with water, with dirt, just to ground it. You can also do that with new moons and with sound. So if you use a bell, or obviously the most common one would be incense as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Massage it in circular motions on your hair every day and repeat for 7 days. And just the massaging will stimulate the blood flow to your hair follicles, and also the jasper itself. The properties from it will help stimulate new hair growth.
And I've also heard that rosemary is meant to be super good for your hair. Do you know
Yeah.
if like you get a few strands of rosemary, throw it in boiling water and let it steep for like an hour or so?
Yep.
You can put it in spray bottles and spray it on your head,
Yeah.
massage it in, and then I think the solution should stay for about 7 days or so if you keep it in the fridge.
That's right. Yeah, I've wanted to use it back when it used to be really like all over the place on TikTok. I never did it, but yeah, a lot of people are praising rosemary oils or rosemary water for hair growth.
I know you're kind of on a hair journey at the minute, aren't you?
I am. I wanted to be nice and healthy because I've been dyeing my hair for 10 years now, 11 years now. So I think they deserves a break.
A bit of a rest.
Yeah, I dye my hair very often, probably way too often, and somehow it's still pretty healthy. I just want to make I don't know, I just want to help my hair be the best they can. Right. Shall we get on to tarot cards?
Yes, please. Oh, wait.
Two. Oh. So, the cards that we pulled they're all reversed except for one. Reversed Ace of Cups, reversed Hierophant, reversed Seven of Pentacles, Death, reversed Six of Wands. What we understand from it is you're gonna be hesitant. You're pretty much lying to yourself, saying that you're happy when you're not. To me, it sounds like it's more about a job than anything else. You might be scared about losing on money or not getting as much as you feel you deserve or as much as you're getting now. But by staying there, you're not you lying to yourself pretty much. You're not being true to yourself, to your heart.
It's the Ace of Cups that's reversed that's got me. So obviously, if it's reversed, like if it's the right way round, to me, it's very much like your cup's overfilling. It's all good. When it's upside down, to me, it's like your cup's basically empty now. Like
Yeah,
your spark has gone. It might not be a job. It might be a relationship, friends, family, or something like that that isn't giving you the spark
yeah.
that what you once had.
The only reason I say money is because of Seven of Pentacles. It
Yeah, just anxiety about money.
Yeah, that's all it is. Just my recommendation is just go for it.
I was about to say with the was it 6 of Wands at the very end?
Yeah.
That one basically says that pretend that you're at a castle and there's an enemy approaching, and you have to open the gates eventually, and they will try and enter, but just because they are a formidable opponent does not mean they're going to win
Exactly.
at all.
If you stay true to yourself, do as your gut tells you, I feel you'll be fine. It's worth trying something that will it could make you happy instead of doing something that you know doesn't.
That, and to be fair, staying stagnant will only last so long for you.
Yeah,
You're either going to slowly go and do what you want, or you're just going to explode and throw everything in one go, which is just going to be more stressful.
exactly. Just consider your options and see which one resonates with you the most.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, it was a lot longer than I thought it would be, I'm not gonna lie.
I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, I like it. I like the story. Like I said, I've never heard of the Lady of the Fountain, so it was nice learning about her.
Okay, and hopefully, if you want to learn another tale, we will see you back here next week.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.